Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Market didn't crater. Isn't that interesting? This 4,000 held. When does it happen? Okay. So very, very interesting. If you think about this, hold on. We should have cratered, right? The news is that bad. But it went down a lot. It didn't go down 100, it went down 160. So it really went down 60 more. And then it went down 50 more last night. I mean, over the night before Sunday. And then it went back up. Got to trade them in and out, in and out, in and out, depending on what your goals are. Okay? So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So what happens today? Well, today, I mean, we're up 30, but we've dropped 25 points in the last 10 minutes yesterday. So we up or we just got that back and we're up 5, right? So interesting. Let me go find Miguel here. There he is. Okay. So last week, very interesting. You gotta go analyze all this stuff. Last week, Monday, very, very negative day. And then 3 days of up, and then crater on Friday, right? This week, down last Friday, up to yesterday. Is it up today? Is it up tomorrow? And then crater again into the jobs. Then we see. Today's catalyst is, they're saying the Germany gas shortage, they're filling up. So that's not the gas, natural gas is filling up. So it's not as big an issue. Is that enough to help everything? I don't know. But that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like right now. Okay? So very, very interesting that's what's going on. Okay? Gotta see. Okay, snow, very straightforward. If this thing takes out 193 and holds for 10 minutes, it's going to go a long way. Okay? SPX, ridiculously simple. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a quiz here. Owen's not here, but I'm going to give you a quiz. Okay? What does SPX need to take out to crater? Come on, type it in. You can type this in because you're not going to be wrong. There you go. 4,000. Pretty straightforward. Very, very straightforward. It's either going to break it or it's not. That's it. Guys, very straightforward. So today, let's say we give up this 30 points. Doesn't mean you're going lower. You still have to break 4,000. And when that happens, now here, maybe that doesn't happen today. Maybe it doesn't happen tomorrow. Maybe it doesn't happen until the CPI next week. Or maybe it doesn't happen for 6 months. But when it happens, what are you going to be ready to do? Another quiz. What are you going to be ready to do? Very straightforward. You're going to be ready to buy puts. Okay? Wait. Okay, so today, the other one that's moving up nicely is PanW is back up. So very interesting. You got to try and correlate this stuff, guys. Okay, so PanW goes to 570. Then it goes down a couple days. Then it goes back up. Then it goes down about 18. So now snow goes up to 206. And it goes down. I said 186, got to 183. And now PanW is about to go back to 570. So does that mean snow goes back to 206? Very possible if the market goes up. But if the market doesn't go up, it won't go up. Okay? Now, Kramer did a thing on there about snow. And the CEO, we told you, he came on and he says they do better in bad times because you can throttle up and throttle down. Let me tell you. Their model, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, depending on what you like, right? I mean, do you like to go buy something, if you want your cable bill and they're going to give you a contract and they're guaranteeing you no price hikes for 5 years and then the dollar goes way up, you're happy. No price hikes for 5 years. Okay? But so similar to that. So now the snow, so it's like you're on Amazon Web Services. You use them, but they can go raise your price anytime if you're month to month. Okay? But the CEO says you can throttle up, you can throttle down. You can say, hey, I'm going to go try this. And if it saves me money, I'm going to lay off 10 people and their salaries. And we're going to spend more with them. So you go spend another $5,000. Do you say 50? Maybe, maybe not. If it doesn't work, you throttle right back down. Don't have to sign a contract like with CRM and everybody else. So it's bullish, more bullish. Okay? How far does it go up and how good is it? I don't know. But that's the theory. Okay? MDB earnings, it's up a little bit. It's about 6 or 7. This got all the way to 368, 370-ish, and then back down. Back down 50, right? With the Friday thing. Baidu earnings were decent. It's up a little bit. Baba is not moving. It has to get back over 105. Baba, if you go look, this is very interesting. There's 10 times, it's gapped up $8 or $9. And all 10 times, it's gone down. Really hard. Really hard. Interesting, right? Okay, just put that in the back of your head. First Solar. Our First Solar is moving very nicely. FSLR. Moving. Very nicely. This thing got a huge upgrade on Friday. It was about to rip to 128. And then Powell came along. And they took it down, even though it doesn't affect them. But they take everything down. So let's see what happens. If this can take out this 126, got 132 written all over it. And I think the CEO is going to guide up massively at earnings. Not yet, at earnings. Okay? Oil is a little bit lower today. And that's what we got. Okay. So we got a little bit of time here. If anybody wants to come on. Nobody ever wants to come on. Nobody wants to talk. You don't even want to answer questions. There you go. Steve is saying MDB earnings report minus 28 cents. Yes. But the best moves, I've told you this before, I don't know for new guys, the absolute best move anybody can get. Hold on a sec. Okay. The absolutely best move anybody can ever get is when somebody is about to be a negative and it comes in as a positive. So if they're expected to lose 28 cents and it comes in positive, then it really, really, really takes off. And it really takes off. Okay? So that's what we know. Hold on. So interesting. Okay. So that's what we know. So where do we go from here? Let's see. Let's start. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 8:30. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see. SPX up 30. Okay? Puts it at 40.60. You got 40.66, 40.91, 4100. Okay? Downside. Very straightforward here. 40.19 is the number. And then 31.91. 31.91 crumbles the market. Okay? 31.91 crumbles the market. Then we see. Hold on. One other thing. Okay. Checking out stragglers. Okay. NVIDIA. 172. Way up there. 172. You mean 39.31? No, I need 39.91. Has to break under that to get going. Okay? You got 4,000, but you got 39.91 that will accelerate. because a lot of times it goes down to 39.91 and then it pops back up positive. Okay? Then we see. Okay? Downside at NVIDIA, 142. CMG, nice little pop yesterday, 1672, 1709 upside. Okay? Lam Research, 441, 432, 472 upside. ASML. Isn't this interesting? It's at 510, right where it is. Goes to 480 on the day of earnings. Then it rips positive, goes up for 4 weeks, and now head right back down. Okay, 551. Melly, Mercado Libre, put this on the screen. So this thing goes to 1,000 on earnings, and it's down a lot. It's down a lot, right? So interesting. So keep an eye on that, okay? MDB, 341, 352, downside 309, PanW, 576, Baidu, 156, 162, underneath 141, Baba, 106, Amazon, 136 up, 128 down, Oxy, 76 up, 72 down, Deere, 392 up, 372 down. Snowman, very straightforward, 193. NOW, very weak, very weak. 409 down, 491 up. Tesla, up a little bit, up 5, so it's up 15. 292 up. 303. Remember, 303 times 3 is 909. So that's the number, 909 from way back there, right? Okay. Downside, 281, 262. Enphase, 303. This one is struggling between this 280 and 303. So just wait. First Solar, 126, 128. MicroStrategy, all about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin caves, then we cave. If Bitcoin caves, then we cave. And that's what we see, that's what we know, that's what we see. Interesting. Okay? Comments, questions. First Solar, Rose, and pre-market action announcing it spend money. Yep, absolutely. Tesla, is this thing dead for foreseeable? Yeah, Tesla's nothing. Can't play it. Think about yesterday. It dropped $6. And if you bought puts, you made 20 cents. 20 cents. Are you going to sell something at 20 cents? Now, if you're going to sell it, okay, good for you. I wouldn't sell it. So now you're stuck. Just like Amazon, just like Google. Amazon, Google, not going to be playable maybe once a year, twice a year on earnings. When it has earnings, Amazon will run 15 points. That's it. Outside of that, it's unplayable. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.